Hi, it's Joy, and today we're watching The Dragon Prince, Season 6, Episode 2, Love, War, and Mushrooms. Reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon 2 weeks in advance, edited version 1 week in advance, and let's go. One thing I did want to say before I started is that I have noticed that when you go onto Netflix and like you click onto The Dragon Prince, the picture that it has as like the image that you click on before you get to it is a Callum with black eyes and Arrow standing over him with his hand on his shoulder, and that is frightening to me and I don't like it. And also, it occurred to me while I was editing the last episode that they're going to the Celestial Elves, but then we saw like someone that looked like a Celestial Elf like coming from the skies and talking to Aravos. So like, are they linked with him somehow? Working with him?
Winds of adventure.
Oh, hat, it's gonna be okay.
Hey, don't. See? I told you I was gonna pick somebody up.
I love Soren so much. He is such an idiot.
This is a nice hug, but the duration. We understand.
Well, I do not. I do not understand how a traitor sat amongst you and not one of you noticed. You, take your mask off.
She could alienate more people by going against traditions, but also it's just taking your masks off. It's not the end of the world.
Afraid?
Yes.
Go. This meeting is over. Get out.
This isn't very good queenly behavior.
I know
You are in a very
scared.
impossible situation.
This is not the way.
What could you know about this? You're not
She needs to
queen.
learn sign language. That you were not at your best today, my queen.
Zubeia didn't think it was that bad. She didn't want to worry Zim.
Oh. I know you're in a lot of pain. I'm very angry. I don't think this is the right call. Mushrooms.
This doesn't add up. Somehow she just poof.
She followed the well, you could follow the mushrooms.
I've never seen a mushroom like this.
Yeah, me neither.
Don't eat it.
You think it's edible?
No, and please don't find out. This is the job, Zim. What do you say we follow it? Soren, spit it out. You too.
How has he made it? Oh my god, you do. How has Soren made it to presumably early to mid-20s? How? I love him, but how?
Abandoned him. The king died friendless. His kingdom consumed by chaos.
Like, of course your generals are going to be afraid. They've lost their
Janai
homes.
thought our kingdom would rise again.
They're fractured
empowered by
against
the
each
potential
other.
of the sun. So much depends on so tiny a thing.
You just wanted power for yourself.
I hold fated, but I will do what I must.
For your own
For
power.
us.
Yep.
Don't forget about them.
Just like the saying, we've come to the last mushroom.
That's not a saying.
You clearly didn't learn anything at camp.
The way they looked at each other like... Eno.
Good night, buddy.
Oh,
I love you too.
I love them so much. More mushrooms.
Where does the trail lead?
Nowhere. They're circling us.
So, is there a saying for situations like this?
Nope. Wait. I got one. There's fungus among us. Huh?
It's not great, but
I tried.
okay.
It's the effort.
I just love them. We've had these characters for so long, and the ones that are good are just so dear to my heart.
We should eat them.
No.
Corvus, I'm hungry. And so is Zim. See?
That one did move.
It's alive? Do you think it... little mush pal.
Little mush pals are.
How to communicate? Ooh, her baby needs to find her.
love hat. It's being a hat. This mushroom could be leading us anywhere.
Oh, not good.
Oh dear. Oh my god, I love this so much. This could be a trap. A mushroom trap.
I hate to say this, but there is a humongous fungus among us. It's a trap.
Oh dear. That is the guy that has the bear.
Do you think I can lead my people?
Yes.
After everything that's happened, all the mistakes I've
You
made.
need to lean on your
Do you
people
really
as well.
still have
Trust your
faith in me?
advisors. Mushrooms? Mustache mushrooms.
Howie knows you're a mush friend.
We're all mush friends.
Because I look great in hats.
Yes, you do. You keep telling yourself that.
Keep her spirits up. I imagine seeing this sweet little mushkin might help with that.
We can trust you, right, Mr. Mushmaid?
And we have all made mistakes, myself included. But here we are.
Here we are.
Here
The
we are.
truest of our people.
No,
With
the most
courage to tear down my
selfish
sister's
and
false
arrogant.
reign, where the sanctity and culture of our people are preserved and respected.
You
We
far
will
right,
re-establish the
Nasa, like,
kingdom
you can
to its
keep your
former
own
glory.
culture while also
So,
merging with
I
others.
ask all of you,
And is your culture
Do
the
you trust
exact
me to
same as
lead
it
you
was
there?
thousands of years ago?
To a new
No.
day?
Zealots, the lot of you. Good people, the lot of you.
It's in there.
Do we trust this?
I'm missing something here. I don't think it's working. Zim, you're fun-sized.
You all right, Soren?
Yeah, I'm
He
just worried
misses
about
his
Zim.
mom.
That's all. His mom is the only family he's got. Me. A good man with a big heart.
Oh. The hug is gonna be long, just go with it. No, that makes me happy.
Zim! I am so happy to see you. The corruption magic that infected me is dangerous. I was
She's-
lucky the mushroom mage found me.
She's doing her best
But
to
his
heal to get
treatments
back to you, too.
Take time. Your brother Ezrin needs
His
you.
brother. Oh. Oh, they're too precious, all of them.
Our future is uncertain.
She's not currently looking at you. She does not know what you're saying. No one is here to interpret for her.
It's time to set our wedding.
I agree.
Look! I'm Hat's hat! Oh, it tickles.
That makes me happy. He's that. Sorry, things are going to get really stressful and I'm just enjoying the happy times. Okay, that was a light-hearted episode. It was quite like fun and silly, and then you had those moments of emotional like gut punch. Obviously, like there were scary times, dark times with the oh, my brain fog, my CFS brain fog names, the evil Sun Prince doing his evil shenanigans and everything. But ultimately, like we had the kind of more serious plotline, which was with what was left of the Sun Elves, and the Queen was able to kind of, with her true love, Maya, remember who she is and the kind of queen she wants to be, and really reaffirm that with the people. Then you have the far right zealots, on the other hand, who are all like, we must maintain our culture at all costs, and you know, I don't want to have to kill my sister, but I'll do it anyway because I want power. Like, he wasn't even trying to say, when he was talking with just his girlfriend, he wasn't even trying to say, oh, I'm doing it for the good of our people, because he doesn't truly believe what he wants is better. He just believes that he wants to be king, and this is the only route to get it. And he's very much an isolationist, doesn't want to mix with other people, even though no world works that way. But I'm happy that they've set a wedding date, and I hope they're able to at least celebrate that day before things get too completely stressful for them. Then the other plotline was just good times and emotional times. They were ridiculous, so many silly moments. Soren, how has he lived this long? I'm very thankful that he has. And when I think back to when we first met him as a character, I never would have thought in 1,000 years he would be this character, or a character I loved this much. And just all of them together, and he and Corvus have come so far. Like, it just, I love all of these characters so much. They mean the world to me, and it's crazy when you think about it, because like we've had 6 seasons, so it makes sense that these characters have become so, I'm so attached to them. But at the same time, we've had 6 seasons with 9 episodes that are like 20 minutes long. It's not even like we've had that much time with them, but I care about these characters so deeply. And characters like Claudia, when she ultimately chose the wrong path, it disappointed me so deeply because I was caring about her. Now, we didn't see anything from her in this episode, and I'm a little bit sad that Terry didn't get to meet the mushroom folk. I feel like he would have loved it with the mushroom folk. I mean, we could have just left him with the mushrooms and he could have been happy. I don't know. Things are probably going to get dark and serious, especially because we got that little glimpse of Callum and Rayla, and I do worry about Callum, especially with the Netflix picture when you click on it being him with black eyes and like arrows over his shoulder. That definitely frightens me about where his story is going. But this was a very much nice, fun, silly episode. The kind of episode that if you were having a bad day, you could rewatch and be like, oh, I feel happy now. 10 out of 10. Reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon, 2 weeks in advance, edited version 1 week in advance, and thank you so much for watching.